Welcome, dear students. Now I'm going to deal the blood groups in human beings, part 5th. In this part 5th, I'll be dealing the genetics and inheritance of RS blood group in human beings. Here you see the antigen RH was produced to be was found to be produced by the dominant allele R of a single locus. You can say the genotypes may be capital R, or capital R, small r. Being the RH positive, the recessive alleles small r does not produce an active RH antigen, so small r individuals are RH negative. So here you see a single gene is controlling the RH factor having two alleles, the capital R and the small r. The positive is the dominant and the recessive is the negative. But now RH antibodies with slight different specificities are known, and RH system has more than 30 different types. But according to Race, Fisher and others, various RH blood groups are governed by a series of pseudo alleles, that is apparent multiple alleles due to three tightly linked loci C, D and E. But of course, we are considering the RH factor controlled by a single dominant gene, where the dominant is RH positive and recessive is RH negative. Now you see the inheritance of RH factor, assuming this, that it is controlled by a single gene, capital R, with two alleles, capital R, and small r. The RH positive, maybe the phenotype RH positive may be having the genotype RH positive, or RH positive, RH negative alleles. This produce active RH antigen, these individuals. The RH negative phenotype, its genotype will be RH negative, and it doesn't produce the RH antigen in the body. Of course, here I would like to say that inheritance of RH factor is independent of ABO blood group. So these two, the ABO blood group and RH group, both should be considered separately. Now I am putting some examples of inheritance. What happened when a woman having different RH factor and man is having, the male is having different RH or similar RH. So what happens in that situation? What genotype you are expecting? Of course, as I said earlier in my earlier lecture, that RH negative mother, female, should be avoided the marriage with the RH positive male. However, this can be overcome through the treatment. The problem which is coming can be overcome through the treatment. So what is the expectation of the children if these two are married? Now you see here, in the first case, the female, the mother is having Rh positive. Of course, in heterozygous condition, you see the genotype Rh positive, Rh negative. The male is Rh positive. Of course, this is in homozygous condition. If you see the genotype Rh positive, Rh positive, what do you expect the children? So Rh factor. Now you see 50%, 50% you are getting, but all are Rh positive. You see, the 50% are having the Rh positive, the homozygous condition. The 50% children are having Rh positive, but they are in heterozygous condition. So that has to be considered properly. Of course, all children are having Rh positive blood group. The second case, if you see, the female is Rh positive, Rh negative. The phenotype is Rh positive. Of course, the genotype is in heterozygous condition. The male is also Rh positive, but in heterozygous condition. Rh positive, Rh negative. What would be the expectation of the children? You see, the Rh positive, the male gamete is formed two types, Rh positive and Rh negative. The female gametes are also formed two types, Rh positive, Rh negative. When these two are fertilizing, this individual will be Rh positive, this child will be Rh positive, and this child also will be Rh positive but in heterozygous condition, and this child will also be Rh positive but in heterozygous condition, and this child will be Rh negative. So 25% will be Rh negative and 75% children will be Rh positive, but of course the Rh positive is 1:2 ratio. So total 1:2:1 ratio. Of course the phenotype will be 3:1, 3 Rh positive children and 1 Rh negative children. One ratio 3:1. I mean 75% Rh positive children and 25% Rh negative children. Now you see the third case, when female is Rh negative, which is the problematic as earlier I said. The genotype, of course, genotype, phenotype both are Rh negative. Here, in case of male, when male is Rh positive in homozygous condition, what would be the children? All children are having Rh positive blood group, but they are all in heterozygous condition. So this creates problem in birth, in the children as well as in the mother. So this can be handled through the proper medical care. Now you see this Rh negative mother, the father is Rh positive but in heterozygous condition. So what is happening here? So 50% children will be Rh positive but they will be in heterozygous condition. So once there is heterozygous condition, there will be danger in next. Danger I mean doesn't mean really danger. So there is a problem of Rh minus, Rh negative group coming in the next generation by having this Rh positive children. So 50% children will be Rh negative. So this is the inheritance pattern of Rh positive and Rh negative blood groups. Of course, we have to consider during the blood transfusion both the groups, the Rh group as well as ABO blood group. So I will be coming in the next video how this inheritance pattern is seen considering both the blood groups. Thanking you very much.